in all branches, we have financial services whereby we partner with the MTN, we partner with the Eurogiro, MoneyGram, Airtel, Safe Posta. We have Safe Posta. When people see borders written Safe Posta, that is still Posta has a hand there. But just because we don't see maybe something written Posta, so people don't see it and think Posta is part of what is still there, and yet we are there. We also partner with the Post Bank. Um, Also transport. By the way, dear moderator, the good news for Ugandans and non-Ugandans is that our buses are soon coming back. Yes, yes, yes. Good news coming because our buses are coming back, and soon you will see them there because people ask us where are the buses and when. You know, sometimes when you see the people grow old, even the newborns today are going to get old one time. So our buses, we had to really look for the way of making our clients very comfortable when they are there, when they are traveling. Not again, you travel and then you're going to Kitgum, you take 2 days to reach Kitgum. No, 2.5 days because of the breakdowns on the road. We don't want to have that. So we want our clients to be very, very comfortable when they are moving. So the buses are coming in full swing. Also, to let you know that Posta Uganda has e-Posta, whereby one can open it at any time at only 20,000 shillings. As long as you have 20,000 shillings in your phone, you are able to open your e-Posta and have your own box. It is very important. Many people don't know that it is important to have your own box. You will find that any interview or any you want to apply for a job, by all means you must write and put your box number. So in most cases we share box numbers with maybe our parents, with our friends, which is very, very dangerous because if you share with a friend and then the friend gets your letter that maybe you had applied for a job, and then they give you back the reply, but in the reply they are telling you come for interview in 1 week time or in 3 days time. You'll find that a friend whom you've shared the box number with will not know that your letter is very urgent. By the time you come to check on your the reply from wherever you had applied for, you find that you are 1 month old late, which is very dangerous. But when you have your own box with e-Posta, you're able to, when there is a box, I mean, they have sent for you, maybe let's give an example with a letter, but not only letters come there because depending on what you're going to receive. E-Posta, they will request you, they'll give you a call and tell you, we have received your mail, we have received your items, would you wish us as Posta to deliver them at your doorstep, or would you wish to come and pick them from here? So if you tell us that I am going to come and pick it from there, it is well and good. But also if you tell us that deliver it kindly at my doorstep, we shall find you where you're directing us up to. The only question now comes in, like, what about the people who don't have the box numbers? We really bear with the situation in our country that not everyone has a box, and it makes it a bit complicated because when somebody is directing, but we are used to our situation because somebody can say, come to this tree, there's a mango tree here, or there's a banana plant. When you see a banana plantation in such and such a place, you will find me standing there. So as Posta Uganda, we deliver there. Our safe those safe Posta, you see the borders that written safe Posta, they are very fast and quick to deliver your items. That's at your doorstep. The difference is when they're delivering, um, the person who is staying in Kampala here, say Nakawa, they don't charge you the same amount with someone who is staying in Jinja because of the distance. That one is also very clear. So we charge you according to the distance. It is not for free. Yes. Uh, you only need to have money in your mobile money or Airtel money, and then you'll follow the procedures that we shall give later after this. Shall give you the procedures you follow for you to open your own box. But also when you, because most cases people try and then they don't go through, because you know sometimes when you don't know something it is a bit complicated, so people come to our office. Not only Kampala, you're free to go to any office. By the way, we have Posta Uganda across the country. It is not only in Kampala. We only see big buildings of Posta Uganda in the first 48 main districts. That is where you find Kampala as a bigger office. You find Mbale, Jinja, Soroti, Mbarara, all those places. But it doesn't mean only in those places where we have Posta Uganda. No, we have even in the new districts that you see, that you don't see the building written Posta, or maybe the big building like the ones we had before. They are all there. When you want our services, it is just a call away and you find yourself being served. E- Exactly. They will actually, it will keep showing you step by step, and you find yourself you've got, and immediately you'll get a box number written there. That Jackie, this is your box number. Now the key is a different issue. The key was, by then we had those boxes. We have two types of boxes. This one of where they can just call you the e-poster, and then the other one that we knew everyone knows, PO box. Yes. So that one doesn't have a key with it. You when you register, it automatically comes to us Posta Uganda to show so and so registered with us, and your box is put there. Now when they send some items to Jackie, it will come automatically to your box, and you get a call, because when you register, your phone number comes back to remains in our data, so it is registered there. So when something comes with your box number, automatically you receive a call and say, this is what I have got, or this is what you've got, and can we deliver it to you, or can you come and pick it? The e-poster. Yes. Yes, it's a box itself, but that is the modernized tool. Yeah, online. Yes. Yes. To at a cost. But when you come and pick it from Posta Uganda, it is not charged. Yes. The person who sends it is the one whom they charge before. Yes. Okay. Okay, thank you very much, moderator. The charges for e-poster is not for free. It is 20,000 for a whole year. And when it is about to expire, they give you a call to tell you your box is expiring. Would you wish to renew? So if you want to renew it, you still follow the same procedure. If you want to, if you still can't renew, you can even come to office. And then our charges depends on where you're taking your things, because someone who is taking to say Luero is charged differently. Also depending on what have you carried, the quantity of the things you've carried. The only challenge where we get challenges, Jackie, is that our clients sometimes come with things that we don't transport. Like if we tell you, please don't come with fish, or we tell you at the entrance today, because we have clients that keep coming and they know the things we don't want. And then we tell you we don't transport fish because it can easily get perished on the way. You'll find somebody has come with his fish or her fish, has packed it inside there. And because they think we are just going to see the items and then measure and say this is your amount and you go. That is not the case. We get the items, also we have the machine that detects that this one, like most of these ones that are going to, say, outside countries, there is no way you're going to escape. If you escape from Posta Uganda, you're not going to escape from the airport. Because we, as Posta Uganda, we don't have our own plane that keep going to different countries. We use, if there is this plane is going to, say, um, Saudi Arabia, we use those very people. If they are going to, say, Canada, we use them. So they keep going like that. So there is no way you're going to escape. So that's where we are having a question of people saying, Posta, they remove our things. We don't remove anything. It's just because we don't want your things to remain.
And actually, in this case, it's items,
Ah,
edibles,
yes, perishables. We can't take that. And there are things which are, even the airport, they actually, when they get you with them, you are arrested. So now, when you are arrested at the airport, they arrest Posta Uganda. You know, they are not going to arrest Jackie because Jackie has brought her items and has left it with us. So if we don't take keen interest of checking what Jackie has brought, automatically we shall reach the airport and then we are arrested. Now when we are arrested, we are the ones in trouble. Why did you bring the things? Meaning you are also part of the whole confusion. So we also fear to be arrested. We don't want to be arrested. So we want to follow um, our instructions. So we keep telling our clients, please don't bring this, we don't take this, you take these ones away. So they keep saying, we have not put. I want to give an example with me. One time when I was traveling, I was using a long route to go to Canada. I had my razor blades in my case,
in your case, you pass.
in the case.
Okay.
So when I left Entebbe, I don't know, I think they did see it. Now, when I reached Nairobi, still they didn't see. When I went to Amsterdam, they also didn't see it. I reached Toronto, they picked the what? They broke my case. Do you know what it means by breaking your case? They broke my suitcase because they wanted to pick the razor blade, because that is not what I'm supposed to go with. But because I was thinking, if I put them, I hide them. The razor blade is not easy for someone to see. Yes, but they were able to detect. Imagine leaving all these airports and they got it in Toronto. So exactly that is what happened. So we wouldn't wish our client things to be broken on the way. In a situation where you're receiving, or the person you're sending things receives a broken suitcase, at the end of the day you're going to say, Posta broke my suitcase or broke my luggage, whatever it is. That is not what we do, but it can be done anywhere along the airport. Also, our dear listeners, it is very, very important for you to use Posta Uganda, because these days it is not like those days where you go and the things you send things and then they reach without you knowing. It is now very easy for you to track your items wherever they have reached. If they are leaving Entebbe, we give you a tracking number. So even from your phone, you don't need to come to Posta Uganda to track your item where they have reached. You only need to have your smartphone, and then keep tracking your items where they are going. If, say, they were going to Toronto, you're passing through, they will pass through Entebbe, Nairobi, they are going to Amsterdam, then finally they reach Toronto. Automatically, you, a client, you are able to detect that, oh, my things have now gone. They have left Entebbe. They have actually now passed Nairobi. So it is very easy for you to track your items anywhere they are going. And also the other thing is, when your things get lost, we are really responsible for the loss, in a way that if you give us your items or your products, whatever you're sending with us, and we have received, as Posta Uganda, we have received, and you tell us this is where you're supposed to deliver my things. On the delivery point, I come back that I've delivered without any acknowledgement that Jackie received the what? These things. If Jackie was supposed to receive 5 bags, I should deliver to Jackie and she acknowledges it that I have received 5 bags. If Jackie doesn't receive, and then me or we as Posta Uganda, we are claiming that Jackie received, but without any acknowledgement that Jackie received this item, it is not Jackie's problem. You have to demand for your things because you didn't receive them. But if you have not acknowledged that, oh, I received 5 bags, and then again you come back to Posta Uganda that my things got lost, we don't pay you back because you have received. In most cases, somebody sends things, and then the person even receives, and then come back to Posta that my things didn't reach. And then on top of that, another scenario is where somebody says, oh, I have sent your items with the Posta Uganda. I've sent this and this and this and this. You find maybe the person was sending shoes, was sending bags, was sending suits, and then there were 3, but the person says there were 5. Now when you reach, the person who is the receiver says, I didn't receive the 5 items, I received only 3. The person who sent will start saying, oh, I sent 5 items, where did they go? Posta Uganda removed my things. No, that is not true. We shall still follow the track. So we don't pay you just because you've come to claim that Posta lost your things. We have to follow those channels. That is when we get you there. Because in most cases, people would want to claim things which are not even theirs. So,
Thank you so very much.
you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Jackie. Express mail service is also a service of Posta Uganda, just like other services. My boss has explained before. It is a global product that is offered by post office, and it is found all over post offices in the world. It covers around 20 countries, so we are in around 20 countries. Irrespective of any country where you are, whether it is Sweden, whether it is Japan, any country, USA, you will find there post office, and at that post office you also find EMS product there. So it is a courier service that was designed to cater for the last mile person. Last mile person, I mean a person who has been overcharged by other couriers. You know, other couriers, their mandate is to make a profit. But EMS under post office, being a government service or being a government enabler, it allows the last mile person to get the services that are required at an affordable price. So EMS will deal in documents and merchandise. Documents, I mean letters, those small documents, the letters, the notes. So anything you want that you can write down and then you want it to reach another person is a document. And then merchandise, we use the word merchandise to differentiate it from, because we have another service called the parcel. So parcels is also a service of post office, but people confuse parcels and EMS. So parcel, it is to do with the items that are not letters, that are packages. We call them, we use the word parcel as a product in post office. But for merchandise, we use it in EMS to mean anything that is not a letter. Anything which is above 0.5, we call it a merchandise. So we deal in documents and merchandise, and our weight ranges from 0 to 30 kilograms. So EMS as a product has so many functions. If you can actually compare it to other products, it is acceptable all over the world. If you're using EMS and you want to use EMS, just walk in into any post offices or any post office in the world, any post office in Kampala, in Uganda. Like in Kampala, we have over 10. In Mukono, we have one. In Kayunga, we have one. So all districts, whether it's a new district or an old district, just opt for EMS. You get the services there. So it is a door-to-door service where you can even call us and we come to your home. We pick the document or we pick the package and deliver to wherever it's supposed to go. So we segregate our documents based on the speed, where if you want a document to reach, for example, you are at home in Muyenga and you want it to reach Mengo court, maybe at a time T, and maybe by using the EMS channels, we may delay it for like a one or 2 hours. We use a safe poster then. So we have also a product called the Safe Poster, which my boss has explained. Safe Poster, this product allows you as a final user or as a final beneficiary to be able to benefit from the services of Posta Uganda under EMS. So if you want to pick your document from Muyenga to maybe a court in Mengo, you just download the app of the Safe Poster app, then you order for any Safe Poster or Safe board around near you to come and pick. Then they will charge you according to the distance. And that is for very swift documents that you need to reach. Maybe the court needs some evidences and maybe you're watching from home as since technology is there. So you can just call in for a safe board and then they pick your package. Or if you don't want that and maybe there's some time, maybe the court is for in the afternoon and it's already still in the morning, you can call us as EMS. We come to your home, pick the document and deliver to wherever it is going, wherever you want it to be delivered. So we do a door-to-door delivery where I've explained that. We also do end-to-end tracking. So these documents that you give us, we just don't pick and end there. No, we give you a platform. Like previously, people used to say that since technology has come, now post office is going to narrow the road, but this is not the case. We use technology as an enabler to serve you better. So we said, how can we use technology to serve our customer? We said now let us include other features like tracking. So you can follow your document or your package from where you are, or at your home, or at office, from wherever you are to the final destination. So what do we do? We give you a tracking number which contains 13 digits. If it is a domestic item, it starts with ED. If it is an international item, it will start with EE and end with UG. The digits has 13 digits. So you use that code you enter it into our websites or our sister websites like a track and trace, like a parcel track and trace, like a EMS itself has a tracking system, like this e-post you can as well track from there. So you may use it to know the time taken to deliver the package. Two, you can as well use it to know whether the package has been delivered to the right person. So at the other point where we deliver, we always emphasize that we deliver to the right person. So we pick the name of the addressee or the person receiving. We pick the signature, the time the item has been received, because maybe it could be a court issue. So you need to know who received, when was it delivered, what time. Because someone will say, the item came when court was already done. The judge had already passed the judgment, so the document came late. But using the tracking system, you can actually challenge that evidence. That what, according to the evidence I have, the document came earlier, so you just didn't consider it, and maybe you can have a way you can channel the case and you win it, maybe. So we provided that tracking system so that we can as well help or extend our services to the client. So also, if you look at our services, since it is a government-enabled service, we do market intelligence. We go to the market, we look at the available prices, and then we look at also the people's income.
I was actually about to ask you about the charges that is being given for EMS.
Yes. So like we look at how is your income? What's the, because we can get an average of the people's income in a community. So in Uganda, we know that at least an average person can afford a 5,000 or a 3,000. So our prices go as low as 3,000, which you will not find with other couriers. Why do we do this, or how do we do this? We do market intelligence. We base on the available prices and the incomes of the people. Then we levy something which can be affordable to the population. Because this service is not intended for making profit, but is to extend the services to the population. So it is our mandate under UN or under the government of Uganda to make sure that everybody can communicate. You should be able to communicate to your child at school, wherever the child is. You should be able to communicate to your mom in the village. The mom should be able to communicate to you wherever you are, either using, because you know how handsome the written document can be. So if your mom wants to talk to you in written, shouldn't find problems talking to you. So we brought in this EMS as a shift service such that you can be able to talk to your people at a time when you need them. So technology being an enabler is also helping us to extend these services to the people that are required to meet it. So what do we take? And our services, like now, sorry, you asked me about the prices. So prices we base on the weight of the item. But I told you that our prices go as low as 3,000. So we weigh the item or the letter, and then we charge according to the weight. We don't charge according to estimates that now this one is a table. It should be weighing 100 kilograms. You bring us 100,000. No. We weigh, and then we base on the weight to charge you. Where necessary, and we think that maybe this item, maybe you're shifting, and you have a lot of items that you can actually go under logistics. We discuss. We are friendly actually. We talk to our clients. We provide services or prices basing on which can fit them, basing on their preferences. If you can, if you want us to charge you as logistics, we can as well charge you as logistics. If you want to be charged as an individual, as a walk-in, or we charge items as individual item, we can as well charge you as that, but basing on the quantity of items you have. So I was looking at what we do or what we take. So we take several items. When you look through or when you move around different couriers, you may find there are so many items they don't take. For example, clothes, they don't take them. Some don't take, some take. Fish, first we just say, just put it in the sun, put salt, dry it, and then bring to us, we deliver. Put an address, we deliver. Uh, no, she was talking of fresh fish, which can go bad, yeah. So, but if you can sun dry it, actually we don't also take this one which has been smoked. You always sun dry. You put your there's already prepare it. They put salt, put under sun, and then it dries properly such that it cannot go bad. That one we take it. Then there's the herbal medicine, because these are the things that are selling Uganda outside there. If someone is eating fish from Uganda, someone is being cured of using herbal. Some people who left Uganda and they actually believing in being treated using herbal medicine, they will actually advertise this medicine out there. So we do herbal, but most of them don't do. What do we need? You only need a certificate from Ministry of Agriculture, and we take your herbal. Documents, shoes, crafts. You can look at the crafts. If you go down there, this is the craft 2000. You look at the crafts which are there. These are things which are selling in the country, abroad. But the other people don't take it. But first we say, to promote the country, or to promote the interest of the country, let us be able to be taking, at least to promote the local craftsmanship, the local person. So you bring your craft, you get a business abroad, you bring your crafts, and then we take them. Because our security systems, we use a scanner, we have a dog, we have physical people, So the security is robust that you cannot actually hide anything within the crafts. So we allowed you to bring in your crafts so that we can ship it, because we know we can check it. So what we don't do or we don't take is any prohibitions. Those things which are prohibited to be moved by courier. So you cannot bring your gun, you cannot take it. Uh, any money we have a financial service. So like we said, technology being an enabler, we said let us take now the electronic money, so we can carry that electronic money. But the physical one, no. The passports, no. Those ones we don't. Then any food stuff that is in contrary with the other regions, that one we also don't take it. Like exactly. So that one we don't take it, because if you look at the routing, most of the airlines go through those Arab countries. So that's why we also distance ourselves from carrying such. Then opium, ganja, those stuff we don't also do take them. We don't take them. So when you also look at what you may need, because in order to deal with us, or in order to trade with us, or to send with us, there are things that you need. Apart from money, you need a physical address. And that is why, post office, there's a way it is interlinking its services. Like any intelligent business, they go out there and then find out what people should do and what they need. So if you need to move your items, the other party where your items are going will need to reply to you. So when they reply to you, how will they reply to you? They will not shout at you just. So we said that let us create an address. So like she was explaining, there is a difference between a post office, a PO box, and an e-box. E-poster is an e-box with these features, like it is not on the wall, not fixed on the wall. It is electronic. It allows you to monitor your box, where some days you're supposed to move to the post office to open it and check. This time you use your phone to check if you have a mail there. Then you can do a track and trace, but basically to the side of EMS, it is used as an address. So we call it your phone, your address, because we use your phone, your national ID to create this account at only 20,000 if it is in the video. And the convention is that as we move on, we shall not be able to perforate all walls putting those physical boxes. So we say, since the phones are many and people need the convenience, let us use the e-poster approach. So this address, when you open it with the post office, it is going to help you also to deal with the EMS, because the addresses created here are going to be linked with EMS such that any item you're sending, you can attach that address. So you need an address to send your item, and then we need your contact. So dear viewers, if you're there and you think maybe going through the postal system, opening the box will take you time, at the moment you can come with your contact as your address, where you stay, because obviously you have where you stay. So bring us where you stay, the name of the place where you're staying, plus the contact. Then
Is there anything you have not said?